to her friend when Callum boarded the bus, and he immediately thought, she's so beautiful, I need to sit with her. So what started as a casual conversation on that ride home turned into an evening seated together at the communal dining hall, and then quite quickly into something neither of them had planned for. They both signed up for a working holiday, a season of skiing and teaching, not a relationship in any way. Not the relationship that changed the course of these two's lives. A legendary first official date, Callum arrived to pick Jennifer up, and when she opened the door, they both froze, for they were both wearing a tartan shirt. The tartan shirt that Callum was wearing perfectly matched the tartan dress that Jennifer was wearing, and she immediately shut the door in his face and said, "Just wait, I need to change, we cannot be matching." So beyond their laughter, something real had taken root, and Callum found himself dreaming of a future with Jennifer in it. For Jennifer, the realisation came when Japan drew to a close. The thought of saying goodbye filled her with sadness, and she just couldn't shake it. And she knew that by letting go in that moment meant making something more special and meaningful happen. So they took a chance, and they travelled to Tokyo, where Callum met up with his parents, followed by a month of backpacking through the Philippines together, hostel to hostel, on a budget. The logic was that if they could survive that, they could survive anything. And they did. But that didn't make them want to say goodbye at that airport any easier. Neither of them had the right visas to be in each other's country. They both offered to move, and then they chose Australia, for which we are very grateful. Callum went back to Scotland, took the first job that he could, and he saved in 3 months of time zone challenges and visa applications. He landed in Sydney, moved straight in with Jennifer's mum, sister, Kieran, and the dog, Rose. Having never met them in person, but it was throwing him in the deep end, but it just felt so right, for they were back together. And from there, life became a series of moves and milestones, relocating to the Sunshine Coast, where just before the world shut down, they found themselves stuck just around the corner from their best friends, which was most lucky. Callum perfected the art of bread making, and Jennifer took the leap of faith and enrolled in a web development course. So when the pandemic dragged on, they moved back to Sydney to save, and then to Rutherford, which half these people probably don't know where that is, but us Australians, we know where that is. When Callum landed a magic role as a mechanical engineer, and Jennifer graduated, started her dream job with the Macquarie Group. Callum's parents finally made it out to Australia, and after much searching, they found their perfect house and settled permanently in Newcastle. So along the way, there were some moments that they would only understand. Like the Christmas when Callum couldn't stop talking about coffee machines. He walked Jennifer through nearly every store, comparing models, and on Christmas Day, they both found themselves unwrapping a coffee machine each. His was the one that he'd been hinting at, and hers was an upgraded version that he'd secretly bought for her. All the time that they finally completed the Murrumarang National Park hike, a goal that they'd set for themselves and accomplished together? Or was it the highlight memory when Jennifer had missed her train from Sydney and was running late for a birthday dinner that Callum had carefully planned? She actually called her friend Abby in tears going, "I don't even want to go to this stupid dinner anymore." Meanwhile, Callum was running around, rescheduling a few plans that he had meticulously made. And when Jennifer finally arrived in Newcastle Station, she had 15 minutes to get ready. Callum, being his usual chirpy self, rambled about their future as they drove, while Jennifer wondered why they were parking so far away from the restaurant. Now, at the time, the answer was the parking was free, which made perfect sense. So he high-speed walked them through to the old train station, and just as Jennifer was catching her breath, as she was wearing very high heels, Callum bent down to what Jen thought was to tie his shoelaces. Instead, he turned, he dropped to one knee, and he asked her to marry him. Give him a round of applause. He was so nervous, he talked so fast that Jennifer couldn't understand his speech and he had to repeat it all over again. But what she thought was a kind stranger offering to take photographs was actually a professional photographer that Callum had kindly arranged. And the ring, a stunning ruby, her birthstone, surrounded by diamonds that had belonged to Callum's grandmother. And when Jennifer learned this detail a little later, she cried. It was just beautiful. So not only a piece of the family history, a gesture full of love and so much meaning, and for that we will give him another clap. With that, good job. So Jennifer and Callum are complete opposites in so many ways. She is fire, she's passionate, she's resilient. He's rain, he's calm and he's steady. She'll ask for help immediately, where he will sit and he'll ponder and work it out for himself. But they share the things that matter most, a love for the outdoors, for travel, adventure, for building and creating, for making a life that's full of purpose and play. They bring out the best in each other, not because that they're the same, just because they balance each other perfectly. They've already overcome so much: long distance, multiple moves, visa struggles, grief, uncertainty and isolation. They've changed careers, they've earned promotions, they've bought their first house, and they've started renovating it lovingly so it reflects who they are. Every milestone has a reminder that they are an absolutely fantastic team together, and what makes them so beautifully unique is their unwavering choice that they make again and again to stay together. So marriage to Jennifer is a lifelong commitment, a shared journey built on mutual support and unwavering love, regardless of what life throws their way. And to Callum, it's the public and significant announcement to the world: I am yours and I am here to stay. Everyone, that is why we are here today. We're blending our Scottish and our Australian traditions. We're surrounded by people that have watched them grow into the couple that they are, so please give them a huge round of applause and let's get them married. You can turn to each other and hold hands. I'm going to slip in behind you. We're going to come a little bit this way so we're perfectly centered. Callum and Jennifer have chosen to conclude their ceremony with a traditional hand fasting today. It is a symbolic binding of the hands that inspires the bonds of holy matrimony, and we are going to tie the knot. Throughout history, the hands of the bride and the groom were bound as a significant commitment to each other, but in many times rings were only for the rich and fabric much more accessible. So the cord is a reminder that everything physical is temporary, but what they represent is the love and connection between the two of you, which is eternal. If you'd like to join one hand together. Thank you. Beautiful green matching your colours. You comfortable? Excellent. And you can look at each other, look dreamy into each other's eyes as we do our legal vows. So before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses today, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship that you're about to enter into. Marriage, according to the law in Australia, is a union between two people voluntarily entered into with the intention that it will last for life. We'll have gentlemen first on this one. Just look at each other. I ask everyone here today.
I ask everyone here today
to witness that I,
Callum Alexander McEwen,
take you, Jennifer Lorraine Murphy, to be my lawfully wedded wife. Oh, round of applause, everyone! I ask everyone here today to witness that I,
Jennifer Lorraine Murphy,
take you,
take you,
Callum Alexander McEwen,
Callum Alexander McEwen,
to be my lawfully wedded
to
husband.
be my lawfully wedded husband.
Oh, good job, and I love it. And a reading that these guys, they chose for the binding is, may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. May the road rise to meet you, may the winds always be at your back, may the warm rays of the sun fall upon your home, and may the hand of a friend always be near. May green be the grass that you walk on, and blue the skies for you above. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts of your loves. You can separate the binding if you'd like to put it on. Good job. I'm going to hand you the microphone. But they've written some beautiful personal vows for each other. I'll take that with me if you like. So you can just take your time. Oh, sorry, is it on? Sorry, I might have flicked it down.
Callum, before I met you, I was navigating life, following half-drawn maps and gut instincts, thinking that I knew where I was heading. Then, somehow, in a bus in Japan, of all places, I found you. Or maybe you found me. A moment that felt so small at the time, but turned out to be the beginning of something, the beginning of everything. Looking back, it was the universe slipping me directions I didn't even know that I'd been searching for. And there you were, calm, steady, magnetic, pointing me home. Not just a place, but to a feeling, to safety, to clarity, to love that doesn't need to be earned or performed. With you, everything changed. I stopped wondering. The path became clear, even in the dark, even in the uphill. You've been my compass and my shelter. You reminded me that I can do anything. No dream too distant, no goal too wild. You are my grounding and my wings all at once. You've seen all of me and you love every version of me. So today, I vow to always choose you. I vow to walk beside you, no matter how unpredictable that road becomes. To hold you through every detour and every dance that we will mark every milestone with. I promise to love you through every twist and turn and every quiet stretch of that map. You are not just my partner, you're my guide, my adventure, and my destination. You are my home. And I vow to always stand by your side. I promise in this life and in the next, we will walk through it hand in hand.
When I first met you, I wondered where someone so beautiful came from. I had no idea, mainly because of your accent. Who would have guessed that from one little chat in Niseko, from what was just meant to be a ski season, we'll be standing here today. It didn't take long for me to fall in love with you. How could I not? You became the centre of my world. I love your determination to overcome the hardest of challenges, the ability to light up a room just by being in it. And in that way, you can turn an ordinary night into something special with your laughter and your dancing like no one is watching. I love what we have together. From hiking and chasing health goals to sneaking in chocolate as a late night snack. Your joy is infectious and there's no one else quite like you in the world. I promise to take care of you, to love you, to listen to you, to appreciate you, and that it will be easy because you make it easy to love you. I promise to kiss you every night and to tell you that I love you. I promise to travel any distance to be by your side, to be your teammate, and try my best to figure out how many layers of clothing you need to go outside, even if I never get it right. I look forward to growing old with you, to writing our story together. through mountain skis and hikes trailed, through laughter, tears, and all the adventures still to come. Wherever the future holds, I know we can face it together, because you will never have to do anything on your own. You'll always have me by your side. I promise to love you, honour and cherish you, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and health, the death do us apart.
We finished it. Okay, we'll call it a hug. It's much harder than it looks, isn't it? Yeah. Because it means so much. Okay, Paul. Yes. Paul, this is our best man, Paul, everyone. So those of you that don't know, it is your turn. So if you'd now like to present Callum the ring that he'll be giving to Jen. Yes? Do you want to have a little photo together? Turn around. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. This is the one he's going to get. Yes. We want the one he's giving. Yay! Good job. You want to slide it halfway on? Just slide it halfway on. Just repair. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Big words now. Last ones. Jennifer, you are the love of my life.
Jennifer, you're the love of my life.
I promise to love,
I promise to love,
protect,
protect,
and stand by you always.
and stand by you always.
And slide that ring on. We have to make sure it doesn't come back off, right? All right, Paul, if you'd now like to give Jen the ring that she'll be presenting to Callum. Good job. Give him a clap, everyone. Very helpful. All right, last words. Callum, you are also the love of my life.
Callum, you are also the love of my life.
I promise to love,
I promise to love,
to protect,
to protect,
and to stand by you always.
and to stand by you always.
And slide it on. So may these wedding rings stay on your finger, telling the rest of the world that you have found your perfect partner. So everyone, in closing, today is truly a day to honour these guys, to reflect on the journey that they've been on, but most importantly, for them to get excited for everything that is yet to come. For marriage is not the destination, so these two, my advice, continue to indulgently spoil each other, to discover all the magic that this marriage has to offer. So by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife and ask you to wrap your arms around each other and seal your marriage with an amazing kiss. You're definitely allowed to kiss as much as you like, whenever you like. So we're now going to sign some legal papers. We're just going to put a song on for you. The ceremony's not finished, so don't wander off too far. We'd like to invite our Nation of Honour, Abby, and our best man, Paul, for the role of being witnesses today. And we'll put the flowers. You can put them all on there if you like.